I'm Hannah Couzens, and today Wex Photographic are coming with me inside my studio so I can give you an insight to what life is like for a high street photographer. You're going to be coming with me on a corporate headshot shoot in the city, plus I'll also be doing a family portrait shoot upstairs in the studio. A little later I have a client coming back for a viewing, so you'll be able to see her reaction to her images just as I will. So my first shoot of the day is with Vicky, who's actually behind me on the wall here. I did her first photo shoot, I think it must be coming up for a year ago now, when she had her newborn baby. Now she's bringing the baby back today for an update. I'm not sure if all three of them are coming or if it's just the two of them, but they're coming in at 11, so I'm gonna just go upstairs, get set up, and yeah, we'll see what this brings. The thing is with photography is that you can't be self-conscious at all. If you're going to get the best out of people, especially when you're photographing children, you can't worry about what you look like or what's happening. Your job is to get a good expression, and I will do whatever that takes. So if you're self-conscious, try and drop that, leave it at the door, and just bring your personality out and try and see if you can get the best expression you can. It might mean that you're running back and forth, you might feel like a complete idiot, but if you can park that, then you're definitely going to get a better result. Well, that went really well. It was really lovely to see them again actually, and she was great fun. I'm shattered, but it was great fun. It's worth it to get the pictures. Now I'm going to download these and then get my stuff together because I've got to move because I've got to get to the city, so I better get moving. I'm just getting packed up for my corporate headshot now because I have to dart into the city, do a corporate headshot and get back again. So I'm going to take with me my Quadra because it's always my kind of portable light of choice. It's really small, it packs down into the case, it doesn't weigh very much, and I've got a lot of power there. So I'm going to take that as my main light. Also, I'm definitely going to pack a speed light and a little shoot-through brolly because experience has taught me that there's nothing like technology to let you down. I'm going to shove in a reflector as well. I don't have any assistants, there's only one of me, so I'm going to take my lighting stand. Oh, my laptop too, that has to go in. And finally, I've got to think about what lenses I'm going to take. So most of the time shooting corporate, I am in the corner of a room somewhere or a boardroom, so I don't usually have much space. So I think the safe thing to do would be to pack a wide angle. I'm probably going to take the 70-200 just in case. I might be able to shoot something outside if they want it. And I've got a 24-105 and probably going to take the 50mm as well. So pretty much between all those lenses I should be set for every scenario. I've just finished with Gary. We actually ended up doing some more headshots for the team as they were here as well and they needed them, so that's fine. Everyone's on a really tight deadline, so I am just jumping on the computer, going to resize these, send them the link so they can choose their pictures while I'm travelling home, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have it all in time. Just got done shooting the corporate headshot and that went pretty well actually. It was a bit challenging because it was a tight space as I expected, and the guys' glasses were quite reflective, and so of course all of those things sort of give you a challenge, but got there in the end. That is done, and so now I need to go and get on the train because I've got to get back to the studio ready for my viewing this afternoon. I've just got back from London, and during my train journey back, Gary has actually emailed in with his 3 image choices because we're on a really tight deadline for this. So I just about have enough time. I've got about 45 minutes before my viewing's here. So I'm going to edit these now for him and get them back across so that he can get them out today. So I'm going to start. This is one of Gary's choices, and it was a little bit tight in there, as you saw, and so I decided at the time to just shoot this the way it was, knowing that I could take this out. So this line here distracts me, and also this little red button that was on the TV that was in the boardroom, that really bugs me too. So just to make this perfect, that's another chair around the outside there, so I think I'll probably get rid of that so that all your focus goes onto Gary. The windows and the other things, you know, I can kind of live with that, but this one right here, it's got to go. So this is all done now. I've got rid of that line, got rid of the red mark on there too on the TV screen. So I can get these all sent off to Gary, and we still have about 15 minutes before a client arrives. The photography, of course, is just one part of this because there's the whole running the business side of things too. And I know when I first started out, I thought I'd be doing a lot more photography and not so much admin. Thankfully, I'm at a point now where I've got a little bit of help with that. Jill is a godsend. She does all of my admin for me, or as much as she can. Obviously some things need to be answered by me personally, but just having somebody to help manage a diary. This day and age, everything's done by email, everybody inquires via email as well, and that takes time. To sit there and write a nicely constructed email does take time, so to have some help with that is invaluable. The other thing, of course, is I need somebody here at the studio. If I have a location shoot, or indeed if I'm up here doing a photo shoot, we are a shop front. People can come in and out during those opening hours, so I need somebody here to answer any inquiries or answer the phone or do all of those things that when I'm upstairs shooting or if I'm out and about, she can take care of that for me and I don't have to worry. One thing you've got to be really careful of whilst sort of trying to run a business is not to let your customer service slack, which can be really difficult at times too, because at busy periods I can have up to 25 clients on the go at the same time, which sounds ridiculous, but if you think that some are coming in for shoots, some are in the editing phase, some are about to be viewed, some are in the ordering phase, some are waiting for delivery, it's really difficult to sort of keep it all straight. So you have to be really organised, yet at the same time you can't let your customers know that some days you're a complete stress ball. So half of this is the photography, or I probably would say even less than that at times. You could have 40% of it being photography and the 60% is just day-to-day running of the business, which in itself is shattering. Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Are you excited for your pictures?
Yes.
We're ready. I'm going to play through them all. Don't worry about choosing first time around because I'd rather you saw them all first, and then we'll go through a little bit slower afterwards and make decisions. So just sit there and admire your child and your beauty. So here we go.
You know, the best compliment is when actually people tell you, oh, I love that one. When actually people tell you that your daughter or son, whatever, looks like you, and this is just amazing.
Oh
God, I love that one.
It's so cute. I'll be back in a minute. I'll just leave you to decide. Alright, so I'm just leaving Andrea to look through her pictures because we've been through once and she's deciding on a piece of wall art. She's down to the last sort of like 5 or 6, and one of those she's going to have printed up on the wall. So just going to leave her for a minute and then I'll go back in again. But main thing is she was really happy, so that makes my day. Perfect. Alright, good. Decisions made, there are your prints. And then, so what finish are we going for with wall arts?
I will go with the
That
medium.
one?
Is that okay?
Yeah,
that's
of
the one
course.
which is, yeah.
So
this is the best.
Yeah, we look lovely.
I quite like that one.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
So you've got glossy finish, but you haven't got to worry about an edge colour as well, so you can change that at any point, move it to a different room. So that's me done for the day in the studio, but I'm still not finished. I've got a nice big order here, which I'm about to load the car up and drop this off to a client. They're a really lovely family and some of my original customers from my first studios. They're a bit further out, so I've decided that I'm going to drop this over to them as just a little thank you for still coming all this way and still being my clients. So it's just gone 7:30 and I've just finished dropping off to my client. They're really happy. I'm exhausted and that is going to be the end of my day. So I am off home. I really hope that you found this interesting and it gives you a little bit of an insight into what life is like as a professional portrait photographer. Don't forget to check out the other episodes in this series, but I hope it's been helpful and I hope that you enjoyed it.